Today I'm not presenting any presentation in front of you people there, but I want to discuss the title which actually allocated us, and that is life sciences key factors of society. Hello, all of you. Good morning to all, and have a nice day to all. And let us start our very philosophical title today. Life science, how it key factors for society, isn't it? So, are you all ready? Yeah, we want to be discussed with you. Yeah, fine. I want a call from your sides also. Yeah. Yes, Surat and all participants actually joined it. And further, I am repeating where I am working here, and then I want to share with this the concept of society factors and the life sciences. Friends, really the situation today, what I want to tell first of all, I am working in Department of Life Sciences as the head. I have three subjects in my department, running Master of Science in Botany, Master of Science in Zoology, Master of Science in Microbiology. What I experience in our subject and what I feel today with our subject and the main the factors which we are actually facing or which we are actually feeling in the society. Friends, when you compare with other people that we are we are knowing such a nature. We are knowing the component of nature, and as we learn that component, we want to be established. We want to tell something to the society. Finally, I can tell today my situation is today. I want to tell first of all, thanks to you. Maharaja Krishna Kumar Singh Ji Bhavnagar University is situated in Bhavnagar city in Gujarat. Bhavnagar is very well-known district with very natural heritage. The Victoria Park is very reserve forest which is situated within the city. As well as in Gujarat, earlier in first my lecture on 14th, I actually discussed with photographs with you people that I shared a glimpse of that, the Gujarat heritage, and that we have 4 national parks and numbers of sanctuaries which actually have in Gujarat state as well. The natural heritage we have that first of all we should know about the what heritage we have in our India.
Yes, sir, we can hear you,
Yeah,
sir.
hello.
Good morning, sir.
So please give me the response. My voice is audible for you, all of you people.
Yes, sir, audible.
Hello.
Yes,
Rajkumar?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, audible, sir.
My voice is
Yes,
audible?
yes, sir. It's audible,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Audible, sir.
Audible, sir. Audible.
Yeah. Actually, I started from that 11 o'clock. So I was connected with me, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are audible, sir.
Yeah. So I yeah, okay. So I was requested to the online refresher post, those who are coordinator, please tell me and respond me that my voice is audible for you, and I think recording already started.
Yes, sir, your voice is audible.
Yeah. Fine.
Sir, audible, sir. Audible and visible.
Audible, sir.
Are you
Okay.
visible, sir?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Rajkumar sir, you are belonging to which state?
Sir, from Maharashtra, sir.
From Maharashtra. Yeah. Which university, please?
Sir, Latur district. Latur district, sir.
Yeah, fine. Your subject is goes to, sir?
Sir, botany, sir. Botany. I am from botany, sir.
Fine. Very pioneer subject. Yeah.
Just thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, fine. So, sir, yeah. So I want to discuss Rajkumar sir, because
Sir.
today our two-way process. You know, this my lecture today. I'm not sharing that my PowerPoint slide, but because it is the title is goes to that. The life sciences are key factors of society, isn't it? So that's why.
Sir.
Rajkumar, sir, please tell me that
Sir.
when I think how many years that you are experiencing in your colleges?
Sir, 8 years, sir. 8 years. Sir, last from 8
Fine.
years, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So as a subject of botany, so are you working in UG or PG level? What?
Sir, only UG level, sir. We didn't have PG, sir.
Yeah, okay, fine. Very nice. So that the students, they are actually, when they pass the 12th science, you know, they pass the teenage, and after they make the entry in FY. So what type of this they have the angle they choose the botany, you know, subject. So can you tell your experience and your what you are facing in front of the students?
Sir, please once again, sir, repeat, sir.
Yeah, you tell me your experience when you face the first lecture in front of the botany students. What they have the angle, you know, when they are choosing this subject of botany. Yeah. Yes.
Sir, actually,
how you are putting
sir, actually,
concept in front of the student?
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Actually, our college belong to the rural area, sir. Mostly the students are belong to the family of the farmers. Family of farmers.
Yes.
They are farmers' children. So they are always attracted towards the botany due to they are actually cultivate the different types of the crops. Basically they need the knowledge about the plants and the crops basically. And generally people are avoid to the PCM group, the mathematics in our rural area, sir. So they always attract towards the zoology as well as the botany, sir.
So this is the point I want to tell today. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Why they are attracting? Because they born from in and they are actually living in the very close to the nature.
Yes.
From childhood, they are seeing around there. There's so many plants, food, you know, and that nature they are teaching to the from childhood. Not only the in class we are teaching, but they are teaching to the from the nature also, isn't it? That nature, yes, that's why, and that's why it is a very great subject there you are taking. And biological sciences actually it is a very backbone of the different subjects, various subjects. Yeah. So fine, and they are actually putting forward for the students. So thank you for your nice feedback. And now I want to talk with the Ravi Kumar. I think Ravi is also joined with us. Ravi, can you unmute, please? I want to discuss with you. Ravi Vijay, I think.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Yeah. So Ravi Vijay, yeah.
Yeah, I am
okay,
at Department of Biochemistry,
Dr. Rubin.
Baroda.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I want to talk with you. Yeah, fine.
Yes, sir. So I did my graduation in botany, zoology, chemistry, and masters in biochemistry, PhD in biotechnology, and I am serving from 2013.
Okay. Oh yes, sir. Ravi sir, can you tell me that biochemistry is area of interest, area of research also? No? Nature can accept any new
Sir, I didn't get you. Can you repeat the question?
Yes, sir. So biotechnology, it is actually newly highly branched, which we found in the biological sciences. Any new things, new era of the biotechnology, nature can accept these things or
see, good thing about new technologies in biochemistry or biotechnology is that now we can actually use to screen natural products in much faster way. You know, now we have a high throughput screening systems. Biotechnology has evolved with new systems of screening. So that is what like lot of our biological or even Ayurvedic compounds we are screening in a much faster way. So that is one of the research area of mine also. I work in neurodegenerative disorder, Huntington's disease. So one of the project also deals with screening of the natural compounds. Okay, the effect of natural compounds, and using the new techniques and new technology, we can do high throughput screening, and that saves time, and we get the potential compounds much faster. So that is how it has helped. So knowledge of botany from the BSc and combination with biochemistry and PhD in biotechnology has helped to combine things together to help my research also. Am I audible? So currently I am.
Okay, Ravi sir, thank you
the
for a
effects
very
of
nice
like-
feedback. And I have another one that I want to establish today. So have you studied a very cool relation between
Excuse me, sir.
that hormone system of the human beings?
So I didn't get
Can
you.
hormone system give the support for the concerned biochemist?
Yeah, means see.
Yeah, okay. How
From
can you
my,
contribute this
means
knowledge
I
to the
have done
society,
a
which
lot
should be
of
the
earlier
very
studies
key
also.
clue for the society? Yes, sir.
See,
Okay, sir.
one
Thank you
thing
for your
from
nice.
here is, right now.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
So
In general, sir, ratio.
one thing I can say that for like.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, sir. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, please. So now I want to talk with this Ajit Digbe, sir. Ajit, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, okay. So now I want to start. Yes. Please. Your responses came from
Hello.
where is there? In which university you are actually working? Yes.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. I am from Maharashtra.
Yes.
You're
You're from Maharashtra. Yeah, fine. Which you are,
sir.
okay, fine. So your subject is Gustu, sir?
Sir, my subject is zoology.
Okay, fine. Sir, can you tell actually what is the very central clue behind the zoology? Then you can make the implementation in this.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think Jatin Bhai Rawal also
Am I
joined
audible,
it.
sir?
Jatin Bhai, how are you?
Namaskar, Bharat Singhal
Yes,
sir.
audible. Voice is good.
All well, sir.
Namaskar. Yes.
All well.
So,
Enjoying
as a
recreational tour.
zoologist, can you tell the importance of the zoologist? Thank you. So now 2 or 3 clues I got it from your feedback. I want to talk ahead. So let us say I want to talk with you, sir. So please make all mute mode. And now I want to go ahead, which I actually explained in earlier also. Friends, so many faculties actually given me feedback that earlier I given the definition about this thing also. The rules and principles and some etiquettes actually we established in the society, isn't it? Society is actually one of the sociological concepts actually from civilization when we think about the evolution of human beings. Civilization also evaluated in course of time. Wherever the need has for organisms, we are today thinking about the human as our organisms in the cosmics. Biology tells us ever any organisms which situation of environmental factors they want to survive in the society, isn't it? With not only the society but the principles of these to live in the habitat for organisms. Basic resources are food, habitat, and water. One book is very good wrote by this K.K. Mishra, sir. I want to give the one references. If you have time, then please read this book. K.K. Mishra has actually told the water matrix of life. In Gita and mythological clues also given. We are actually made up by the all 5 components: water, soil, air, you know, the winds. The 5 components we made by that, and organisms have a very basic resource for that 5 components, and that we have to learn about these 5 components. Fire also. यज्ञ शिष्टा सिंह संतो मुचंते सर्व खेल विषय भुंजते ते सुगम पापा एक पचन आत्मा कारणात्. That means that's also given to the 5 components we have in the digestive system, and that reference is given. Life science knowledge about the life sciences, including all subjects. Yeah, okay. So now audible because I am also in duty in a department and also somewhat less internet connection here. We are suffering, but it was my commitment. That's why I have to take today's lecture. Now audible. Now audible, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now audible, sir.
Satin bhai. Yes.
Now audible, sir.
Now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Audible now.
So it was so friends, it was very hectic schedule for me that from department also every following me today also. That's why. So the society construction we want to be implement. No, I am not muted. I am unmuted. My voice is there. So in modern days we have some such kind of these civilization, and according to that, nowadays what kind of the licenses we have to implement in the society, it is very important thing. We are taking the subject of botany, we are taking subject of zoology, the subject of microbiology. Today, the situation you are knowing that we are facing a very teeny animal, a very teeny virus. We can tell about this, that COVID-19 actually suffering across the world. The people actually fighting against the very, very small. We cannot see with the naked eyes. Rather than they are actually controlling the population of the human beings. Now today the challenge in front of the human beings. The microbes not giving the challenging for human population, but they are challenging to the animal population also. So for example, in Gir forest, canine distemper virus also is fighting against the copper carnivore, the lion, panthera, leopard. What kind of the situation, how it comes? When any natural elements become unstable, more automatically who deals the stability in the nature environment, the biological evenness is comes. This is very final clue behind the biological sciences. That things we have to understand, we have to put the science in front of the society. We are the people, we can know this. The population ratio, population control, population curve, population carrying capacity, each and everything we know that what the science behind these things, and that we have to put in the society. But now we have to think what type of the society construction we have. As we know that, friends, we are facing much more policy of the government we are knowing about the natural, the concept, natural and scientific findings behind the natural. We are fighting. We are fighting. There are the two extreme points. With the one policymakers and
Sir,
other are
voice is
the
not clear.
scientists find things. You know, what are in the process? What should be the very central point for this one? There is a very lacking. That's the situation we are facing today. So, friends, we have to convince policymaker as well as policymaker should be the political will for concentration, and then we can save our energy as well as we can put the
Very good. Very good. Sorry, madam, that we included the house, right?
Yes.
Very poor interpretation. I think it was very poor internet connection, and actually it was close from
Very good. So, next,
the center of.
if you are very, very interested in this population ecology, na? Okay. So, what do you mean by ecology? Ecology is
Ecology population surroundings the environment with in a correlation. Correlation with population and
Yes.
surrounding environment.
The sound was disturbed in between. I think now it will be fine. Sound was down, not coming from.
Yeah. Yeah. It is poor connection of internet.
Yes, yes.
Actually, I am on duty now. I am on duty in examination department.
Okay.
Actually, department Yeah.
which case is this?
Okay. It was a very continuous clue. Now I have 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, and then later I will be post this one. So, friend, I think one faculty was discussing what is the correlation between the population. Yes. What is the correlation between the population, the ratio, and the surroundings? Yeah, it was a very good discussion. It is completely correlated with the microhabitat of the population, any organisms. Whatever the population figure can survive up to the very basic resources are there. If there is no in carrying capacity, automatically the population will be migrate, and the favorable condition it is, the struggle is comes automatically. The competition is comes when the population is rising, and selection is the same. So then the competition is comes. So this is the natural principle, and every biologist when they are make the findings, they are taking the projects and everything. We should find the very natural clue behind this one. What type, how up to what type and which level should be the population in concerned habitat? There is no any figure given in this. Say for example, how many lions should be in the Gir in 1,412 square kilometers? That organisms, the nature of organisms, they are complete lifespan, start from birth to death, and they are full lifespan. How much the resources should be utilized by the organisms? That's the ratio, as well as the area should be measured, and then we can tell about this population ratio should be in concerned habitat should be up to that level, and then we can tell about this natural resources. If there is a lacking natural resources, the population it migrates automatically. If the process of migration, there are so many competitions, there are so many resistances comes in front of the population, maybe resist, and the fitness is very important for the organisms. These are the ecological principles. We are knowing that any population, they can survive when the favorable condition comes. This kind of the natural principles we have to make in the society. In society management also, we can tell about the principles of the life sciences, principles of the organisms, principles of the biotas. See, niche concept I was actually given in initial stage. Niche concept is very good to understand this, what is the niche and all. In different states, different and various kind of these species are living together in the same habitat. That is called a niche because they have preference. They have preference different, but habitat same. Another thing is I want to tell, apart from coastal ecology to terrestrial ecology, how the evolution is come. Why the aquatic animals actually becomes a terrestrial in course of time. Evolution is tells about the biotas is actually start from water. In water it is a matrix of life. Before that, I only explained. K.K. Mishra has wrote very good book, Water, the Matrix of Life. Why the water, the matrix of life? Because they have such a, and so many angles he has wrote in this book. Any civilization of the world, actually, they developed in bank of water, bank of a river. Whatever civilization you can tell. Actually, they developed civilization, each and every civilization, actually, they develop and put forward in near the river of bank. Water resources, it is the matrix for biotas. When you think about very deep sea animals to the terrestrial and avian biology also tells that. And that's why one scientist has given the diversity of biotas are, if it is a more than that, it is a maximum diversity in the same habitat, in same use, and it is very rich environmental factors, rich is habitat, and it is very right and very good signals for the environmental aspects. Avian biologist has told that birds are not only birds. Birds are not only birds, but they are genetical garden flying in the air. So see that the angles the scientist has given the very good sentences. When we are observing any birds, we are actually characterizing that a taxonomical key we are implementing in that which bird is there. We are seeing the physiological characters, morphological characters, entire characters, and we can tell this bird is supposed to place in this. But friends, beyond that, the scientists has told the bird, it is not only birds, but they are genetical garden flying in there. So this is the vision, and that is the civilization of our people, of an Indian people. An Indian scientist has actually wrote these sentences, and that's why it is very faithful sentences. See the literature height, that the vision behind these things. It is a genetical garden. It is a genetical garden. Why garden is actually tells? Garden has very happiness. It is a genetical garden. When gene pool is actually comes offspring generation to generation, and then this live biotas. This is the principle we have to tell in the society. If there is a scientific view, if we are not able to convince that, we can convert it to simplify in the literature form, and we can put in the society, put in the people, into and forward people, isn't it? And then all people can understand these things very, what I can tell, scientific view, and they are understand very simple form. Another thing is also, science is not only that very weightful and the burden of this subject, but scientists always having a very light mood for entomology, for insect biology. One scientist has told, cicada is there. They're singing insect, and they are singing in the midnight also. And in culture mode, the filmmakers, they are using that the voice in their and film also, in such a kind of this thing is there. Then cicada voice they are using. What's the cultural aspect? See the birds, the cicadas are actually singing. That voice indicating such a kind of the situation. And that's why female cicada has no voice. But when the singing cicada is male cicada is singing every day. And that's why the scientist has given very good view that male cicada has very prosperous life. Towards. male cicada has very prosperous life because it has noiseless life. See that, friends, cicada, that the very specific species in the environment, female cicada has no voice. That scientists given in society, in our civilization also, male cicada has very prosperous life. It is a very, that funny sentence given in front of the people. These are the life sciences clue, and they are actually convincing the type of the civilization. The examples of cicada and giving in the very situation in the society also. Male cicada has very prosperous life because it has noiseless life. This type of the funny language actually they are actually drawn from the science and they put in the society. In society, in civilization, we have to put such kind of the clue in front of the human beings in form of literature, in form of song, in form of any ragas, in form whatever. But we want to pass that knowledge up to the last man of the society. Life sciences, it is a very life sciences. It is a very live subject. We have to see the entire principles of the life. We have to discover, we have to enclose the principle behind that hidden activities, and we have to put in front of us. And that will help us to live very soundly. That will help us to live very, very peacefully life in the world. When any situation in our country, when any situation in our world, now we are connecting, a lot with help of this technology. We should spread the knowledge, and it is very easy to. Now today, in our very sweet home, we can connect and we can discuss with this subject, and that's why today's the topic goes to life sciences, key factors of society. If there is a crisis, if we are finding the crisis, green canopy, green credits in society, we can pass the message not only single person, we can pass the message today over thousands of people with this technology. It should be the spark of knowledge, it should be the spark of thoughts, and we can reach up to the heart of the people. Because now we want to go ahead, we want to know the nature, we want to put that energy, what we are actually believing in. Friends, really the science, the principle of science we have to put in front of the abstract science, and abstract principles we have to find and we have to put in the society. So that knowledge of science and the characteristics of society both are way how to do work over there. When we visit any state, when we visit any country, there is some such kind of the civilization actually put forth. Concern that one. The life sciences are very, 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 very basic principle across the world when any human being is there. But the basic principles of biota are same. So friends, today's what I actually scientific view that I discussed with you people also, and I hope that this was very some kind of just a philosophical title to this. So many scientists are working in biotechnology, in biochemistry, in ethnobotanical biology, then population ecology in zoology, genetics in zoology, genetics in human beings. There are so many branches we are actually working. So many scientists are working in that area. But we have to find the basic principle behind the science. In Gita also Lord Krishna has told in Jnana Vijnana Yogas are there. We are studying finally what? We are studying the Sthavar and Jangam. Earlier in my PowerPoint presentation, I have given this number of slokas also. Why the Prakriti indicating such kind of the principle. And we are finding such and discovering these things. And we have to put that very, very complex principle. We want to be convert, wherein simplify in front of the society. So friends, now it is very time to close. I have to close these things. Now I want to discuss the faculty which are present here, and which this type of this title today deal with you people. That so I am requesting to Rajkumar sir, please the society and principle of science. These are both of the things in front of us. So please unmute Rajkumar ji, and I want to discuss with you. Yes. Rajkumarji, the science and society. This was the very subject for us. You know, I tried to correlate it with this.
Sir,
Yes,
sir,
make your feedback.
sir.
Yes. Yes.
Hello, sir. Sir, audio is breaking, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, sir. Please, sir. What is your message that you are taking the subject, Rajkumarji? Your voice, please. Yes, sir. Your voice is not coming. Yeah, then Anil Bhai, Anita, and anyone? Yes, Rajkumarji. Yes, Anita. Yeah, Rajkumar sir. Jatin Bhai.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, Jatin Bhai, you give the feedback. The science of life and society both is very sensitive for the today talk.
Actually, science and society that has to life sciences has the great role, especially we think in terms of medical research, because we have the capacity to save lives of the people in the society. So that is the one strong bonding. Another aspect that we are there in the teaching. So by our profession also, we can help many of the people find their path, and we can help them to succeed in the life as well. So one, that in the field of medicine, that is related with the society. Another, being a teacher, that is not applicable to all the aspects. So that is also very important. And spreading the, I am basically zoologist. So I'm see that all the aspects of animal related. So that more and more students get interest into life sciences. They learn new things. They learn the modern technologies aspect, as well as the taxonomy aspects, and all these are the important. So that has a very strong correlation in between the society. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, definitely. So that's like the another thing we can tell. There are morphological structures of animal are such kind, and when you see the different kind of the plants having the fruits and are such a kind of the structures. Why so? One scientist is given very good research publications, morphological correlation, and he has explained very nicely that he has explained morphological features. Same why the kidney shapes is being at there, and that's why the morphological the scientific principles also learned by the nature. So scientist is given very nice paper publication that I read. You know, Rajkumarji, your feedback, please.
તમે ઇન્જેક્શન મારી આપો અને આપણને જે બેઝિક ક્યુએક્યુસી જોઈતું હોય ને એ આપણે જ એમને કહી દઈએ કે આટલા સ્ટાન્ડર્ડ છે તમે ઇન્જેક્ટ કરીને અમને આપો.
આપણે છે ને એક ફ્લોચાર્ટ બનાવ્યા આ સ્ટાન્ડર્ડ અને આ માર્કિંગ એ ઇન્જેક્ટ કરવાના આટલા બ્લેન્ક ઇન્જેક્ટ કરવાના અને આ સેમ્પલ લિસ્ટ પ્રમાણે ઇન્જેક્શન કરી આપો.
બસ તો બીજું શું છે?
આટલા સેમ્પલ મિથેનોલ આટલા સેમ્પલ મિથેનોલ જે આપણે
all of you, now I want to Now it is time over for me then. Have a nice day all. Yes. Uh, okay. So I want to believe and thank you. Thank you. So this is very newly the title which we actually framed by this refresher office orientation and refresher course by the HRDC of Gujarat University. I'm very much thankful to it gives me a chance to talk the life sciences knowledge about things, society, how to deal with that, as well as in the first lecture when I shared the all slides in front of you people that wildlife of Gujarat as well as wildlife of India, heritage, natural heritage of the India. So thank you very much and that you listen very calmly. Today I am very much thankful to all you faculty that you actually contribute to this, your feedback as well as I am very much thankful to organizing office. Thank you. So I am leaving this. Bye bye all. Thank you.